Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. Had a Merry Christmas. It is Monday, December 29th. Couple days left in the trading year. It's a short week again, I think. Let's see. Thursday, Friday, I think it's a little maybe off and then a half day. Get that Yaz up a little bit. There we go. Hope we've been well. Another light volume trading day. I can't even actually remember last video I uploaded. I haven't been trading much. We've had company in town. I haven't done much these last few days. I guess let's see. Friday, was it open? Yeah, Friday was open. Thursday was closed. Yeah, I think I did a video on the last day I actually traded. So sometimes I do pretty well on these low volume days. Just the lack of volatility kind of slows things down for me. I don't know. But anyways, I wanted to review today. So this structure this morning just looked like low volume, just the way the candles were moving, and so I wasn't too enthusiastic about trading. But then I was like, yeah, maybe I do all right on low volume. Just have to be patient and wait for it. And, let's see. So we're gonna review 0-day options I took on SPY and the small account challenge. Got going on here. Let's see. IV was low, which is nice. On the 30-minute, I guess we hit all-time high at the end of last week. Kind of a melt up into Christmas and the end of year, kind of a Santa rally, I guess you'd call it. Just a low volume melt up. Good for future spreads. I guess 0-day naked options, but it's kind of slow, so I don't know. Kind of hard to manage. Yeah, this morning, let's see, we gapped down a bit. We got 5-day above us. That's this orange line. So we'll start off with this. I didn't actually jump on until about here. I got the white, and then I got purple. And then I was trying to find the bullish control or bearish controlled buying, and I came up with this red one right here based on this support flipping into that resistance. Didn't do a whole lot trading because I was done pretty early in the morning. And then I got this tapering gold right here. And with those, I was able to profit. So my first trade, I got in, I was like, dang it, that was kind of an impatient trade. But what I liked about it, of course in hindsight now, but what I liked about it, I was like, well, it was kind of an intuitive trade, kind of an instinctual trade. Because this definitely looked like bulls building liquidity, selling in this gold. It did complete the inverse cup, but I was looking for a retrace, and it was just grinding down the gold. I didn't really have a clear stop, I guess, unless it broke the gold, which is why this wasn't a great setup. But once I saw it was towards the bottom of the channel already, we completed the inverse cup, so I didn't, I was kind of expecting potential for a handle, and this again looked like controlled selling. But yeah, anyways, instead of waiting for a handle and then trying to catch the downside, I was like, I'll just try and catch the zombie or the retracement trade back up. The problem was there wasn't great structure on my entry, and so that's why I kind of punished myself for getting into it. You know what I mean? So right here, yeah, it already completed the inverse cup, and right here we got kind of volume, and this candle just kind of looked like a reversal candle. Big wick, a lot of volume, kind of rejected it. So it was kind of broke out of the gold, and then since it rejected it, I was just like, oh, that must be the bottom candle. So what didn't have a clear stop, honestly. Like I put my red in right away, and I'm like, I'll see if I'll just try and have this as my stop. But of course, kind of broke that. It followed up by this big red candle. Where'd it actually get in? 10-10. So yeah, I got in on this candle like somewhere up here. Another big red candle. I'm like, oh no, it's just grinding down this. I kind of wanted to give it a little time. Yeah, I kind of had to have a loose stop because it was basically breaking this gold. But I ended up holding long enough because then it did start to climb back up and start to build. And once I had this candle, I was like, all right, that's pretty good. And this one, and then I threw this white channel in here. But even by this candle, I was like, I didn't like my entry. I thought it was impatient, lack of structure, and so I just decided to cut at break even. So I got 2 of them, and I put an order to cut 1 at break even. So 10-10 I got in for 59 cents. Got 2 of them. 1 closed for 59 cents at 15, so somewhere on this candle. And then I had 1 to go, and I'm like, okay, well, Top this gold would be my first, you know, my first big profit really, in case it's still selling that gold. And so I did. I took profit on that one, and let's see, yeah, 1016. That was 69 cents. So I don't know, 20% or whatever that is. Not bad. Totally happy with it, especially since it was a poor entry, and I was just trying to basically get out of it at that point. So ended up making it a green trade. It did break it and retested it, so this could have been another entry opportunity. I kind of want to step away at that point. Try not to trade too much with low volume, I guess, and lack of structure. But yeah, you could have gotten in here. It didn't actually have too nice of a move up though. This is a bit slow and grindy. Did come up, retested 5-day, and never had broken the red at that point. This blue I hadn't put in yet. It did break the gold, and then it came up here and made a nice little head. And I put gold in up here to see if it was building liquidity. It started to find support on red, and then came up and rejected 5-day. And I was like, it had broken gold, but right here, I was like, it didn't really build a whole lot of liquidity on it. Really, I just put on a high, and there it is. And then I think at that point, actually, I threw this blue in here. I was like, there might be a less aggressive panel here that I'm not seeing. So I put that in there, and then it broke red. So I kind of figured this was an inflection point. We had 5-day. It was somewhat of a wedge, at least on what I was charting. So I just had to be patient and wait on which direction it was going. And patient enough. Jumped into puts here and basically had blue for my stop. Of course, I wanted low of day. Didn't know if I was going to get it. But yeah, the market gifted it to me. What did I do? I got 2 puts at 1047. Wow, these actually did crazy percentage. So I got 686s, and that's part of the reason why. So the delta on these were very low. Market maker was not pricing in much of a move at all. IV was low, delta was low. At this point, it was almost $2 out of the money. So they were only 20 cents. So very low risk as far as monetarily. So could have gotten a bunch, but yeah, I didn't. Anyways, where did I get? 1047 actually. So kind of on this candle here, breaking the magenta. There was a head and shoulders there. The only thing that kind of threw me off was this gold that broke above, but again, it didn't really build anything. Didn't bounce off it a couple times and then break it and retest, all that. It was just small, and I kind of figured this red. I was a little unconfident on the red yet because I'd only really charted it from right here. You actually have a little wick support here too. Well, that doesn't actually line up with that, but I really only had it from right there. Oh, and then it actually did create a resistance here. Let's see if I can recreate it. Oops. It wasn't perfect, but if you look here, it's kind of a resistance right here with these 3. So I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in it, and that's part of the problem with the low volume is it just kind of can push its way through your boundaries and your borders and the algos. It'll kind of melt past it, and so then it's sometimes harder for me to kind of see the hard definitive lines, even though they're not lines, they're kind of zones. But yeah, and so yeah, jumped in there, and I like taking time off of trading, or basically this holiday break we've had. It's like I feel like I'm gonna forget something if I stop trading, so try not to be anxious to be back into trading. But I've also heard it's like the best thing ever to just take a break from trading, and I thought that'd be good, but I'm concerned like, oh, I'll forget stuff. I'll whatever tiny edge I might have, look at that, I'll lose it. So that just makes me kind of nervous. But anyways, yeah, today proved that it was good to take a break, and I was jumping in on trades basically from kind of muscle memory, intuition, instinct, I guess. Even though I'm not too happy with my trade here, I'm happy with this. I had the patience to hold, and then when it broke red, I'm like, I need to go on that, and I had a clear stop. So yeah, maybe the break's good. Anyways, got those for 20 cents. Sold the first one for 100%. That's crazy, actually. I wasn't looking at the price. Yeah, sold the first one like where it was like here, somewhere on this candle starting to show some. I think, yeah, because this purple, maybe it hit the bottom of this purple. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sell one here. Sold one here, and then yeah, next candle started to show some weakness, and I think I sold the next one there. Bottom ticket, I did, yeah. So I sold the next one somewhere around here, right about the bottom. So this one was 40 cents. This one was 49 cents. So that's over 100% on those, which is kind of rad. Fine, I had a smaller position size, like it was low risk, but P&L today was pretty good actually. I mean, from a max loss being 50 bucks, and for how low of risk contracts, low delta contracts I took, to do over 100% in this tiny little range is hilarious. Was it 688? I guess it's just 1 point. So it's literally 1 point from there to there. I caught it high enough, I guess, and it was, you know, the market was kind and gave a nice move. It wasn't a grind. After that, it was freaking ugly though. Look at that. I didn't keep charting, so I like to go back in sometimes and just see if these were accurate and if it continued to build structure. Kind of see it there. Really, it would be like, okay, breaking this. This was a little bit off. If I change that angle a little bit, maybe. You kind of see it. It's just kind of that area breaking, but yeah, it's pretty low volume, lack of good structure. We have an inverse head and shoulder here. No continuation. Would I have caught more trades later in the day? Probably not. Probably would have given it all back at least. Yeah, just a bit of a grind. Came up to 5-day. Not a whole lot left, but let me show you guys these trades. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that crazy? 59 cents, 59 cents. That's the first two. Sold one for break even because I was punishing myself for getting into it without structure, and with it just, yeah, it's like I shouldn't have done that. And then it gifted me with a nice little move up to my take profit. So that was that first trade. The second one bought 20 cents. First one was 40 and then 49. Crazy. There we go. I'll take it. Happy New Year to you guys. If I trade tomorrow, I will do an update for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying to just trade light. Still have company in town, so just kind of glancing at it and trying not to feel the pressure. Low volume. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. We'll see you tomorrow or in the new year. Peace out.